Well, here we are. Well, here we are. I I'm conflicted. I have both no hope and severe amounts of copium. No hope in regards to the actual award show itself. I don't really care. I don't really care about the award show too much. There are some games that I hope get the award and some that I hope do not, at the very least. Uh, but like overall, award show wise, I couldn't care less. I'm gonna be honest. Now announcements wise is very different. Announcement wise, can I want to make sure I'm actually. Can I please check to make sure I'm actually. Thank you. No. That's. Go to my channel. Yes. Okay. I am, in fact, live. Oh, that's all I wanted to check. Good God. Just wanted to see if I was live or not. uh, all right. We could do I don't know, something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Scuffed as every stream I've ever done. Where I have my phone out to look at chat instead of having a chat window, because I don't know how any of this works. Inflating my viewer counts by me being one of the viewers. But yeah, I have some hope in regards to announcements. The big one that I hope is a thing is, well, I mean, there's two, I guess. One of them is a huge copium that I know for a fact is not actually going to happen, and if it does, you'll immediately know what the huge copium is, because I'll probably literally scream and cry. Uh, but the actual copium pick that I was going to say is anything Resident Evil related. I would love a Resident Evil 9 trailer. I would love to see what comes after 8. I've really been liking the direction the Resident Evil games have taken. There has not been a Resident Evil game that I have disliked since the release of Resident Evil 7. Like, I've liked 7, I've liked 8. I've also liked the 2 remake, 3 remake, and 4 remake a lot. I'm really hoping that there's a Resident Evil 9 remake. But I will accept... Or not a Resident Evil 9 remake, just a Resident Evil 9. But I will accept... I will accept a Code Veronica remake or a Resi 5 remake. But I would like an actual new game instead of just remakes. If they continue along the path, and if they do like a new Resi game and then a Resi remake and then a new Resi game and then a Resi remake until they run out of ideas for the remakes, I think that's fine. But I think we're a bit overdue on a truly new Resident Evil game. But that's really my only big hope. I'm sure there are others. Oh, Metroid Prime 4. It'd be nice to see more of Metroid Prime 4. It'd be nice to know a release date, or at least a release window. Especially since I want to go through all of the Metroid games again right before Metroid Prime 4's release. So kind of having some sort of timetable on when I should start that sort of Metroid marathon would be nice. Alongside, you know, actually knowing that we're going to get the game. Yeah. I'm sure there are other games that if I see them, I'll pog. But that's about it. I know one of my coworkers is hoping for a Bloodborne PC port, and I told him that his copium for that port is more dire than any amount of copium that I have for any announcement. Just the sheer copium of a Bloodborne PC port. If a Bloodborne PC port, I can't speak now, if a Bloodborne PC port is actually fucking announced at the Game Awards, if he somehow gets his fucking PC port and I don't get a Resident Evil anything at this Game Awards, last time you'll ever see me. It'll be over. It'll be over for me. I'll be so washed. I'm more washed than I will have already have been. Oh yeah, fuck. I need to remember that I have to mute the stream or else it'll suddenly be taken down whenever, like, fucking 21 Pilot shows up.
The 2024 Game Awards opening act presented by State Farm. We are counting down to the main event, our 10th anniversary show. But I promise you, we are more than a pre-show. We are the extension of a program so packed that we need to start it early. Tonight, we are coming to you live from the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles to celebrate the best in gaming from the past year, with special performances from Snoop Dogg, 21 Pilots, surprise guests, and world premieres that will blow your mind.
Why is Snoop Dogg here?
Including Mafia: The Old Country, Borderlands 4, and more. In fact, I have one ready to reveal right now. And it's a very special one to kick off our 10th anniversary.
I actually forgot Mafia was still a thing. Last one I remembered was Mafia 3, which is 2016? Okay. That's pretty great. Is this a Ninja Gaiden Metroidvania? Because it's by the Blasphemous dev. Okay, no, it looks like it's just an action game. Which, honestly, I would probably prefer. There's been a pretty huge influx of Metroidvania games. I think just a general 2D action game is better. Ragebound.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound coming in summer 2025. It's the new title from Dotemu, the publisher behind Streets of Rage 4 and TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Okay. I did not know this. I did not know the publisher.
Into our first award category.
Not that the publisher
tonight,
really
Best
matters
Fighting Game.
too much.
Here are the nominees. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero would be
Grand
funny.
Blue Fantasy versus
It would be
Rising.
really funny.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classic.
Do not do multiverses.
And Tekken 8.
Do not do multiverses.
The Game Award goes to... Oh, look at that. Tekken 8.
Okay, I accept. He was waiting.
Thank you to all gaming community and Tekken community, and thank you to my development team and marketing team in all regions. And we will continue to update and improve Tekken 8. So stay tuned and don't ask me for beep. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. And now, a new kind of cozy game that is unlike anything you've played before.
Also been a weird influx of cozy games. Or so-called cozy games. Just like farming games or just...
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west wind's calling. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun. For you to fall
Are you just hacking?
a place I call my home. I was looking to belong and
I was about to say, is this just a 3D, like, unpacking game? Okay. One move away.
On the floor
Okay.
lies a tome covered in blood, titled Top Ways to Conquer the Spire. You find this manuscript highly suspicious because it's covered in blood. You read the book, covering your hands in blood.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't... Not a big Slay the Spire guy. I'm not really into roguelikes too much. And especially not roguelike card games. So... I will say, I won't disrespect Slay the Spire. Oh, they're making a second one?
That was the first look at the gameplay of Slay the Spire 2. I'm thrilled because there's a new Slay the Spire, but also terrified because I just got over my crippling addiction to the first, so the cycle continues. Anyway, after the show, be sure to head over to TikTok and share your best gaming highlights from 2024 with hashtag gaming on TikTok.
Nah, I'm alright.
And now it's time for our next award, Best VR AR Game. And the nominees are Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2,
I don't know
Batman
Asgard's
Arkham
Wrath.
Knight, Metal Hellsinger VR,
All of these...
and Metro Awakening.
I would love
The
Metro
Game
Awakening to
Award
win.
goes to
I love Metro so much.
Batman Arkham Shadow.
Okay. Fair enough. I think. I never really heard anything about this Arkham game. Probably because it's on VR. And also, I think it's like specifically exclusive to like one VR platform.
Of your careers, and I have a feeling that the best is yet to come. The company we work for, Meta, has been a great place to work, and for Oculus Studios, all the support that you provide.
Oh
to
my
us
god,
lets us
it's
get
a
the most
Meta
out of it. Including our
Quest.
sister studio,
What is it, a Meta
Cesaro,
Quest
that
3
developed the incredible
exclusive?
Asgard's
Are
Wrath
they on
2.
3 or are
That
they
was a
just on
big,
2?
Made this category very competitive this year. I also want to thank Warner Brothers and DC for entrusting that incredible Arkham franchise and allowing us to build a sequel to that incredible foundation that Rocksteady and Warner Brothers Montreal provided to us. And then lastly, to the amazing crew and cast to this game. Roger Craig Smith, Troy Baker, Elijah Wood, Tara Strong, Kari Payton. You guys crushed it. You guys are award-winning as far as we're concerned. Thank you for what you brought to our game.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Since 2018, the TGA Global Gaming Citizen Program has recognized individuals doing their part to better the world through games. This year's recipient makes games that protect nature and fight climate change. Here's the story of Laura Carter, CEO and founder of Trees Please Games.
I've worked in games for the best part of 20 years. PlayStation, Disney, Us2 Games, Square Enix. I loved working there. I loved working on such massive games, but I actually had a sense of guilt. In parallel with my games career, I've always had a passion, or actually I don't like to call it a passion, I like to think of it more as a sort of a purpose for making a difference in the world.
Nice tree. It's comfy.
We're less than 20 years away from climate collapse. And for me, that's incredibly scary, both for our future, but for my children's future. It struck me that there was such an opportunity to use these games that were reaching hundreds of millions of people to create awareness about what's happening in the world. So when you play Longleaf Valley, you're restoring and saving a national park. And as you're playing, you're actually collecting tree tokens to plant a real tree. Our players together have
God,
planted
it's
over
just
1.6
one of those
million
fucking
trees
phone
now.
games. I don't
It's
know.
amazing to know that together we are making a real difference.
I'm sorry, like, I don't want to be super cruel, but, like, why can't any of these games for a difference, like, actually be good? Or look good in any way? She just made, like, one of those combination phone games that I see all the time, but this time, it, like, I guess every ad goes to a tree foundation? I don't know, I stopped listening the moment I saw the actual gameplay, and it was just like, you're fucking kidding me. I feel like you'd raise more awareness, goodness, to a cause if you made a game that was interesting in any way, and not just a game that looks like every other phone game that's getting released. Oh yeah, Dave the Diver.
Welcome back to the Game Awards opening act.
Still haven't
presented
played
by
it.
State
It
Farm.
seems interesting.
We're counting down to the big show with more world premieres and awards. In fact, the Game Awards brings so many different gaming communities together to celebrate. If you want to see everything State Farm is doing in gaming, head to their website right
What?
now at statefarm.com/gaming because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, shut up.
And now we have our next world premiere from the legendary creator of Deus Ex, Warren Spector. This is Thick as Thieves.
Okay, I'm listening. No!
Another night on the town. Let's see what Razzo has for me.
Nice of you to turn up.
Oh, the McEwen estate. This one's always fun.
You're not the only one who thinks so. Best to stay nice and quiet. But keep your wits about you. You never know what's around the corner. Things could go many different ways. Because like I say, it's every feat themselves.
Love it. Cannot wait to get that on my wish list. Okay, next up are our
Lost interest the moment it said
esports
multiplayer.
categories. The first is Best Esports Game
By Old
presented
Spice.
by Old Spice. And the
I don't-
nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2,
What a
League of
what a
Legends,
combination.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The Game Award goes to League of Legends.
Put on some fucking deodorant, Old Spice.
Next up, for Best Esports Athlete, the nominees are...
I don't know any of these
3-3,
people.
Alexi V, Chuvi, Faker, Zywoo, and Kong Kong. The Game Award goes to Faker. And finally, for Best Esports Team, the nominees are Billy Gaming, Gen G, Navi, T1, and Team Liquid. The Game Award goes to T1. Congratulations to all the winners of our esports categories.
Uh-huh.
All right, the Game Awards opening act presented by State Farm is moving forward as we reveal 2 more world premieres. This first one is an alternate take on a legendary series from Bandai Namco.
Hang on a minute, is that fucking Pac-Man? No! I was looking at that fucking yellow ball and was just like, that looks like Pac-Man. It's not Pac-Man, is it? And then I saw the blue fucking lines. Oh my god. Pac-Man? Ow! This is a bit. That's a bit. This is a joke. This is like, ooh, gritty Pac-Man coming to the PS3. What is happening? I'm fucking lightheaded. They chose gritty, like, fucking, like, HD, this ain't your mom's Pac-Man, this ain't your grandma's Pac-Man, over just, like, a Pac-Man World 2 remake or remaster. You could have just made Pac-Man World 2 remaster. You would have sold 15 million more copies.
That was Steel Paws, a brand new world from a gaming legend, Yu Suzuki, known for Virtua Fighter and Shenmue.
What's
Our next
funny
award
is,
one of my favorites.
what if Shadow
Games for
Labyrinth is
Impact.
good?
It showcases thought-provoking games with a positive social message. Here are the nominees. Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kinzera Zao. The Game Award goes to Neva.
Well, it is such an honor to receive this award. Well, first I would like to thank the jury and basically everyone who voted for us. This award belongs to the entire team at Nomada Studio, Berlinist, our friends and family, and basically everyone who helped us to bring Neva to life. I would like to thank as well Devolver Digital. They were the first one. They believed in us since the beginning, and they gave us the opportunity to make 2 wonderful games. I'm looking forward to making many more in the future. And finally, I would like to thank the players. It's amazing to see how our story resonates with them, and we love to see how they enjoy our games, so thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now, another cozy game, and to introduce it is someone who knows a thing or two about them, Cozy K.
Thanks, Sydney. Hey, Game Awards. I'm really excited to
I'm
share
sorry.
my most anticipated cozy games with you.
I'm sorry, I'm barely paying attention because I'm still caught up by the
So much
This
to
Ain't Your
marvel at in the
Grandma's
Shire.
Pac-Man.
I love how it feels like I'm inside the books.
Like, that caught me so off
I
guard.
love spending endless hours in
Just
my
like,
IRL
what
garden, and
Bandai
this
Namco
completes my
franchise
feeling so
could it
well.
be? And it's fucking Pac-Man.
And then inside, it gets real cozy.
It wasn't a...
You can do
It's a
it really
maze. It's gotta be a
decorating in your own style.
Metroidvania.
You can really customize every nook
Metroidvania,
and cranny.
gritty
Now I'll hop
Metroidvania
into the
Pac-Man.
kitchen and
Why do
start
they
cooking.
run like that?
Thank you for taking this journey through the Shire, and I hope it was as much of a treat for you as it was for me. Join me in playing Tales of the Shire, March 25th.
Full trailer on YouTube. Why don't you show it here at the Game Awards? 4. Is that a fucking roulette on the elevator? You put in the wrong code. Death Skulls. What is this? Oh, it's Stallcraft. I've heard of Stallcraft. I've never actually watched anything on it, but I've heard of it.
Welcome to the Midnight Murder Club. One flashlight, one gun. Use your senses and become the shadows.
Let's go. Stay quiet.
Okay. Do you know where we're going?
Towards those. Come on.
Fake online chatter. You gotta love it. Ubisoft truly are innovators in the genre. Is this fake, or did they just take people's gameplay? I don't know, I thought it was fake because it just sounded like the fake... the intro was probably fake.
And die trying.
Could have all been fake. That intro was definitely fake. There ain't no way people talk like that. It's just like, whoa, what was that? Over there at the door.
So close to
And
the big show, which, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love you too. Which, by the way, is freaking stacked this year. Let's hear it for the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. But until then, enough. I'm kidding. I still have some incredible awards and world premieres to share with you. So let's get back into it with our next award, Innovation in Accessibility. These nominees have all made strides to make their games as playable as possible by as many gamers as possible. And they are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Prince of Persia The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws. The Game Award goes to
I don't know.
Prince of Persia The Lost Crown.
Hey! Prince of Persia won an award.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. We are truly honored to receive this award. As from the beginning of the project, we aim to create a fun and challenging game, but a game as accessible as possible. And it proves that accessibility doesn't dilute, but rather reinforce the core of a game. More players enjoy the thrill of expression thanks to our screenshot marker system. More players experience the intensity and expressivity of our combat thanks to the option. It was a passion project made by an incredible team. Big congratulations to the team. I know you're watching from Montpellier. Félicitations l'équipe. And a warm thank you to everyone who supported us, Ubisoft Global Accessibility Team, Yann, our families, our friends, and of course, you, the players. Thank you.
Congratulations. And now it's the next game from Pugstorm, the Swedish team behind the indie hit Core Keeper.
Never heard of either. Core Keeper. This is pretty. This is really pretty. always a sucker for pixel art. Fiora? Is it raining outside? God forbid the power goes out.
Love it.
Day of all
And that is the
days.
perfect way to get into our next award, Best Family Game.
I got really big Terraria vibes out of that. I haven't played Terraria in a while. God, I hope it's Astrobot.
Princess Peach.
The only game on this list I've ever played. The only game that actually released this year that I've played.
The
I
Legend of
believe.
Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Be Astrobot.
And The Plucky Squire.
Astrobot. Please.
Wow, a lot of us are excited about Best Family Game. The Game Award goes to Astrobot.
I played a Game of the Year game.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a massive honor for us to be getting the Family Game Award because something we've been working hard on for many, many years at Team Asobi. So first thing, I want to thank Team Asobi over in Japan, all 65 of you. Thank you so much. It's your heart and soul I went into this game, you know, really trying to please and put smiles on people's faces. So this is really for you. Thank you so much. You know, making a family game is important because we're forming the first gaming memories of people. We all have first gaming memories, right? And so it's
I hope.
a privilege, a big responsibility as well, but it's one we take very much at heart.
Like any sensible company would look at the failure of Concord and then the success of Astrobot and like immediately pivot.
Okay.
But the companies that exist now aren't normal.
I can see heads all the way back there. The energy is huge with our main show only
God, I
minutes away.
hope it.
But I still have 2 more world premieres for you. First up,
I hope
a new
anyone
and very
over at
unexpected
Sony
game
has a
from
brain
studio
and
was
notices
nominated
that.
for 3 awards at the Game Awards 2022.
Soccer. Shifu, but soccer, and you just start beating the shit out of everyone. Oh no, is it just a soccer game? Do the new arenas actually change anything, or is it just aesthetic? 'Cause it looks like it's just aesthetic. And as pretty as that is, it's still just a soccer game.
Okay, would you believe me if I said I only have 1 more incredible world premiere for you?
No, because it's only
Get ready to have
2.5
all
minutes.
your senses overloaded in the best way possible, of course. This is Solasta 2.
What? Solasta?
How dare you come alone, Shadwind? For many years you've sent waves of stone soldiers we've decimated. What can you achieve with your solitude that thousands couldn't?
Not thousands.
Millions!
This looks pretty cool. I didn't know it existed. Solasta? Early access? Is it a multi? I don't know what. Well, it's got to have multiplayer. It's for person, but I assume it's not just multiplayer. I don't know.
Paris-based tactical adventures. All right, my friends, that is it for our opening act. But the 10th anniversary show is just getting started. The Game Awards main event is about to begin with tons of big awards, big new game announcements, and amazing performances by the TGA Orchestra, 21 Pilots, Snoop Dogg.
Why are they here?
And more.
What?
This is a Game Awards you definitely do not want to miss. All right, the countdown is over.
I watched the Game Awards because 21 Pilots was going to be there. What are these choices? Did 21 Pilots make a song for a popular game? Did Snoop Dogg make a song for a popular game? Why are they here? Why are they here and why are they singing? What's happening?
Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Game Awards, the biggest global celebration of video games out there, and you have joined us on a very special night, our 10th anniversary. Welcome. You know, when we started TGA in 2014, we had no idea it would become as big as it is around the world. But I felt, like so many of you, that games and the people who make them and the fans deserve a moment like this. You watch this show because games are part of your identity. They mean something to you. And tonight is a tribute to just how far games have come, and despite the challenges our industry faces, where they are going in the future. And let me just tell you, you have tuned in and joined us on a very special night. Our industry is constantly evolving. This year, 4 of our Game of the Year nominees were developed in Japan, 1 in China, China's first ever nomination for Game of the Year, and 1, Balatro, was made by a single guy, Local Thunk, who's here in the audience tonight in my home country of Canada. Isn't that amazing? Now, tonight for our anniversary show, we are joined by many special guests. First, it is a tremendous privilege to have this man with us. Back in the 1990s, he convinced Sony to enter the video game industry with the PlayStation, which this month celebrates its 30th anniversary. Please join me in welcoming the father of the PlayStation, the great Ken Kutaragi. Also tonight, we welcome a double nominee who's competing against herself in Best Adaptation. She stars in both Fallout and Arcane, the amazingly talented Ella Purnell. Welcome, Ella. And finally, we announced his studio at the first TGA, and in 2021, he won Game of the Year. And tonight, despite our better judgment, he's going to have the stage all to himself to reveal his next game a little bit later. Joseph Fares, welcome back, buddy.
Oh my god. He's back. I was thinking about him for a moment. It's just like, I wonder if he's going to show up.
Hey, Waldorf. What is it, Statler?
Oh, shut up. Why are they here?
Well, that's what I've been asking for the last 10 years.
Hey guys, yeah, up here, host. Yeah, we're you know, we can hear you.
Has the Muppets been on, like, the Muppets have been on, like, multiple Game Awards. Why?
Statler and Waldorf, everybody. It's the last thing we need tonight. Listen, fellas, if you don't mind, we have a lot of people here in the audience waiting to see the show.
Yeah. Speaking of a lot of people, why isn't this theater full, huh?
Yeah, we heard you always sell out.
Oh, got him.
All right, let's keep the show rolling.
It's already rolling.
Off a cliff.
Oh!
Yeah, we're here all night, Statler and Waldorf. I don't know what we signed up for. All right, well, in any case, let's get this anniversary started. And to present tonight's first award, I couldn't think of a better duo. He's one of our industry's greatest creative forces, alongside one of our most talented performers. And they've teamed up for the newly released Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Please join me in welcoming Bethesda's Todd Howard and actor Troy Baker.
Todd Howard better come up there. And no, because they already said that Elder Scrolls 6 was like far from release.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Now, as
He's so
you
small.
know, the Game Awards
I'm
last
sorry.
decade celebrated the best performances in games by honoring some of my peers, some of my friends, like Nolan North, Roger Clark, yes, Laura Bailey.
Actually, Troy, have you ever won this award? Look, they do give an award for best indie game, and I think everybody here can agree you make a great case for best indie performance.
Oh. Well, thank you. I don't know about that. Thank you, though.
There was another guy, though.
You mean the other guy?
He's pretty good. Pretty
Really
good.
Absolutely.
I wonder what he thinks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. While you're on your feet, let's give a big round of applause to these two guys for the Great Circle. Thank you. I think this guy did a great job. If I'd known he was so good, I would have done it myself. And now, we're here to present the award
I don't know what's
for Best
happening.
Performance. Here are the nominees.
Best performance.
Wow, just look at it all. It's still going strong.
I should cross over and start asking questions. I think she's going to need our help.
This job, it's a death wish. I'm gonna finish it.
I know what you are. I don't need you anymore.
The shadow will always hang over me. What will I become?
And the winner is Melinda Juergens.
Oh my god, this is an incredible honor. Like I'm gonna cry. I don't know where to start. I want to big shout out to my fellow nominees. You are all incredible. I want to thank our incredibly talented team at Ninja Theory, who are just so amazing. Our cast, our crew, our stunt team, like they've done just such a great job. Our collaborators and especially our fans who have been so supportive of us. Thank you so much. And also, congratulations to the Game Awards for 10 incredible years. Thank you.
Congratulations, Melina. Our first two-time winner for Best Performance. She won back in 2017 for the first Hellblade.
Oh.
All right, we have lots more awards to come, but are you guys ready to get a glimpse of what's
I don't remember
next?
those awards.
Yes. It is world premiere time. For our 10th anniversary, I traveled the world to ask developers, what could you share with fans that will give a glimpse not just of what's coming in 2025, that we'll have lots of that too, but what lies beyond for the next decade of gaming. Tonight's first game announcement
Not that far
is an
away.
absolute honor to share with you. It comes from a Game of the Year winning studio whose immersive storytelling has thrilled players with every twist and turn. So without further ado, here's a look at the unexpected.
On an unannounced NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPU.
Dearest daughter, I've watched ye grow from a devilishly curious child into a remarkably young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness. Take the easy times what shape us, nay. 'Tis how we rise to face the hard times what does that for us. Even heart of gold, you've the spirit to overcome adversities aplenty. Darling, sweeten, today's the day ye fill out your destiny.
Figured. Is this an entirely original project? I know that The Witcher and Cyberpunk are both like fairly original, but they are set in pre-established universes.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
A witcher?
Oh, it's a Witcher.
Whose coin did ye take? Nay, ye can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No! You chose her.
Still haven't played a Witcher game. I want to really bad. But I still haven't. There are many a things to do before Witcher.
Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
tradition. Oh no, no, no.
So all we wanted, to go to the woods, to go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Time for a new saga. See you on the path.
There you have it, the very first trailer for The Witcher 4 from CD Projekt Red. And yes, as you saw, obviously Ciri will play the protagonist in that title. And we're very excited to hear more about it. You ready to have more fun? Because tonight,
No release year.
trust me,
Don't
the
care.
surprise is
Doesn't
just
exist.
coming all night long.
It's not real.
Right now, I am proud to present a brand new standalone game. Please watch.
Where's that squealing in the background? God, Bandai Namco is just announcing. Oh my god. Ha!
Seekers of redemption. You were chosen. Thrown together by forces beyond our control.
Another open world game.
Tragedy must be averted. And for that, I need your help.
I'm kinda sick of seeing Soulsborne games.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
This definitely has a lot more movement going on than... Is that the fucking Nameless King? The movement looks a lot faster. It's a Soulsborne, but there's no stamina bar. You just go wild. That would actually go really hard. That would actually go real hard.
The life of the Night Lord.
Wait, I thought he said standalone. Is it a sequel? Or is it more DLC? He said standalone, though.
Now you know why I was so excited. There you have it. Elden Ring Night Raid is a new co-op action-adventure game from Bandai Namco Entertainment and From Software, the only studio that's won Game of the Year twice before here at the Game Awards, and it is coming next year, 2025. Now, trust me when I say we are just getting started. Some of the biggest surprises, believe it or not, are still to come, as well as performances by Snoop Dogg and 21 Pilots, and awards presented by previous winners.
They keep mentioning those two. Why are they here?
Now, here's news on a new platform for one of this year's Game of the Year nominees.
Time to kick it up a notch.
Yeah, it's coming to PC.
The time has come. At last, our long-awaited reunion.
Okay.
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
You're messing with powers beyond your control.
I'm always in control. Are you sure about this?
Don't worry. I do this all the time.
Find a way out before we're crushed.
A gun and a whip.
You'd be surprised how often it comes in handy.
Spring 2025 to Tony Todd onto the... I didn't see some of that. Coming to PlayStation, though, in spring. Cat? Bigger cat. What are these despicable creatures? What? What? Switch! Why Switch? Why Catley? You know, I saw the 50 bosses tagline, and all I could think of was just like, there should be another boss rush game.
For a limited time only, Prime members
What is that?
in the US
What was
go
that
to
squeaking sound?
Amazon.com/The Game Awards to get up to 50% off select nominees: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2, and Star Wars Outlaws.
From HBO's House of the Dragon, please welcome Abu Bakar Salim.
Thank you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cry about my dead dad this time. But I'm here to present
Oh,
an
no.
award that celebrates victory. The thrill of conquering your foes in a battle where physical and mental prowess collide in a struggle that feels like the most important fight of your life. And no, I'm not talking about Twitter, but I am talking about the best action game.
Okay.
Here are your nominees.
Best action game.
What were the best action game nominees again? Oh yeah, okay. I would be fine with all of these except Call of Duty. I feel like no matter how good a Call of Duty game is, it's not.
Black Myth Wukong.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. You know, I know the game sold really well, but I don't really hear people talking about it a lot. But it sold well, and it performed well, and it reviews well. Both critics and people who played it. But I just don't hear anything about it.
非常荣幸能够获得这个奖项。首先要感谢每一位玩家，是你们的支持，让这样一个关于勇气和智慧的东方神话，得以在这样的一个舞台上绽放光彩。也要感谢主办方，没有在我上台的过程中设置空气墙。
Thank you, everyone. We are deeply honored to receive these awards. A heartfelt thanks to every player. It's you who brought the tale of wisdom and courage rooted in Eastern mythology to life on this stage. And of course, sincere gratitude to the Game Awards for not placing any invisible walls on my way up here.
这份荣誉属于团队的每一位成员。
What is that?
也属于
What is that
支
sound?
持我们的家人和朋友们。
That's not me, right?
我现在大概率还在调试和增强二郎神，而不是代表团队站在这里领这个沉重的铁坨坨。
It goes down when I turn the volume down. I don't think that's
This
me.
award belongs to every single member of our team, as well as our family and friends who have supported us behind.
Yeah,
without you, I'd be
it's
like
part of the stream.
sitting
What
at
is that
home,
sound?
Testing the boss rush mode and buffing Erlang instead of standing here representing our team.
最后我想说的是，《黑神话：悟空》这个游戏真的不难，尤其适合没有玩过动作游戏的玩家。相信我，谢谢。
Lastly, I want to say this: our game isn't hard at all. It's perfect for players new to action games. Trust me on this. Thank you.
I mean, if it's the first action game you play, probably get used to it. I feel like the people whose idea of action game is like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta going into a Wukong or Dark Souls would probably have a harder time than just people diving into Wukong or Dark Souls.
5 years ago, I had the pleasure of having lunch with one of our industry's most treasured game makers. And just recently, he finally shared an ambitious vision for his next project. Tonight, as a very special gift for our 10th anniversary, I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere, with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title. Let's take a look at this announcement trailer that I'm sure will capture your imagination.
Will it? Will it at Epic Games? I'm sorry. Okay, no. Yeah, you... What? What's happening? Oh god, what's happening? Future Shadow of the Colossus? They just made Shadow of the Colossus, but the Colossi are or robots. They're Gundams. Oh god. I was about to say, I was looking at him and it's just like, this is like the same clothing style, but like 15,000 years in the future. It's like if the Shadow of the Colossus world was in like our time. Was that it? No. That was nothing.
That was your early first look at the Untitled Next project from Fumito Ueda.
I'm tired of early first looks. Show me games that are coming out like next year.
Just feel the emotional depth of that game in that beautiful piece. Ueda-san and Gen Design, thank you so much for this announcement reveal. Next February marks the release of Sid Meier's Civilization VII, the latest installment in one of our industry's longest-running and most successful franchises. Tonight, we are honored to welcome the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Balfe, to world premiere the stunning theme to Civ 7, composed by Grammy Award-winning composer Christopher Tin, who joins us tonight. I think you're gonna love this. Maestro, take it away.
Okay, well, I can mute this part. Sorry. I can't get excited for like early reveals and stuff like that, because in this industry they'll do that early reveal and then like 2 years later Gen Design, Epic Games cuts ties, game shut down before release. Like I can't trust any of it. If it does not have a release date, it doesn't exist. It might as well just not exist. If it is not planned for release, then it might as well be vaporware. Man, I sure would love to be able to listen to this music. I'm not even worried about, like, copyright strike. Not like I get money from any of this anyway. But I'm afraid that they're going to copyright strike it as in just take down the video, and then any commentary that I do in the midst of this will just be deleted from reality. And so I'm just going to mute the music. I'm going to mute the music until I think it's over. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to hope that 2 seconds that I unmute it during the performance doesn't kill me. But it's like this game, that game, as cool as it is to know that they're making a new game, I can't trust it. I just can't. It's something you believe in. Oh, hey, crossplay supported. Okay, welcome back to the show.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you to the TGA Orchestra and Lauren. There's much more to come from them throughout the night, including our signature Game of the Year medley. You can look forward to that.
I can't wait to not hear it again.
Gameplay of a project from a studio that has previously been nominated for Game of the Year.
Okay.
From the studio that brought you Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. Neverwinter Nights, Part 2. And Fallout 3, Part
was a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action. More weapons. And more graphics.
I'm blanking on the name. Did Obsidian's Elder Scrolls like come out yet?
But will almost certainly be 2 times bigger. In 2025. Welcome back to the future.
See,
Try not to break it again.
at least this game is just like, it's coming out. At least this game says that it's coming out next year.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
At least they're saying, hey, we're coming out next year. At least they have some kind of idea.
Please welcome the director of Hazelight Studios, winner of Game of the Year for It Takes Two, Joseph
Alright, I can't tell you how pumped and excited I am to be here today to show you our next thing.
I'm so pumped I'm not drunk this time.
We have a saying where we say, we fuck shit up without fucking up.
Ah!
And no, listen. This time, it's some next level shit, I'm telling you. I mean, no, what we're gonna show you is...
I like this guy.
I sound cocky, but it's really hard not to be cocky when you have a game like this. Are you ready? Alright, let's roll Hazelight's next co-op adventure. Go!
He's more genuine than anyone in this entire audience. But is his game good?
We sure cause a lot of explosions.
Okay, you better get ready, because I'm about to show you Hazelight's next co-op adventure called Split Fiction. Now, let me tell you this, get ready for a ride. You play as Mio and Zoe, 2 aspiring writers that hope to get published by a new tech company that can simulate their stories to life.
I can't do this.
Please calm down.
It's time.
You can't shut. No!
Accidentally, they end up in the same simulation.
What are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on here.
And there, they find out that their stories are about to get stolen.
No one escapes my simulation.
And in order to save them, they have to escape back to reality through the very worlds that they created.
Hands above your heads.
But the thing is, they're strangers, and Mio writes sci-fi, while Zoe writes fantasy. So you will, for every level in the game, jump between a sci-fi world and a fantasy world. We at Hazelight love variation, and you'll have a unique mechanic for every level. Let me give you some examples. In this level, you start out by finding dragon eggs that hatch.
Hey, stop licking.
And then, they become a little bit bigger dragons with new abilities. But in the end, they grow up to be full-ass dragons. And now, you can fly around and kick ass. In another level, you play these ball droids that can magnetize and shift to different forms. And then, the droids become your exosuits. And you can now attack and hack different objects.
The gameplay variety.
You play as pigs, and they later become... Anyway, let's not talk about that level for now. And as always, with the Friends Pass, you only need to buy one copy of the game to play it with your friend online. That's what
Like all the different variations.
no microtransactions and no bullshit. You just get the game.
Like, it looks really cool, but every... Like, the game looks really cool, but every single time anyone starts talking... I get... He brought their babies.
This game is coming out March 6th, so you will be playing it in 2
Oh!
weeks, so that's nothing.
Soon!
One more thing. Just want to say, in the trailer, they called me and Zoe, my daughters, it's their name. They're also in the audience. Put the camera, let them show how cute they are.
They already did...
Hey, Papa! Yeah, of course. My wife is beautiful, too. I don't forget to, of course. Yes, and I want to say one last thing. My team Hazla is watching at home. My beautiful team, I just want to say thank you, I älskar er, and thank you everybody.
I still haven't played It Takes Two.
To be part of this industry. I love everybody. Goodbye.
Joseph, what a guy. I spent some time with him in Sweden this summer and played a few hours of Split Fiction. It really
I like
is
Joseph.
everything you'd want it to be, a great follow-up to It Takes Two.
I should play Hazelight games.
So amazing to have so many Game of the Year winners back with
I
us
actually did.
tonight.
Isn't A Way Out part of Hazelight? I think.
During the show, those of you
I
in
played
the US,
Hazelight
head
with a
to
friend.
TGALegion.com.
Or I played A Way
One of
Out
20
with a friend.
Laser White Lenovo Legion 7i laptops, which have the power to
Was that
handle
their
Windows.
first one?
This Lenovo Legion 7i has the power we need to finally beat the impossible level.
Oh, shut up.
These rooms are so high, I can see every NPC. Oh, except that one.
Reach your husband, Lenovo Legion.
Ain't no way I'm getting any kind of gaming laptop. Sorry, bud. I ain't no fool. Hello, Kitty Island Adventure. Why does every game have to have some kind of, like, card system? And it's always cards. Like, they can make a perk system and not have it be cards. They don't even have to be super creative. They can just call them, like, relics or something like that. But it's always cards. Anyway, that was cool. The ideas with the big head and little head mode, but they actually make the hitboxes big and little, thus giving you competitive edges. Like, all those perks were cool. It's
Advanced by AMD.
what? A part of me wants to say, yeah, Killing Floor. Killing Floor 3?
Little project is as real as they say.
Let's start the party.
Yeah?
back here at the Game Awards, and we have so much more to share with you. Now, when we created the TGA in 2014, I wanted to celebrate the people who devote their lives to entertaining and sometimes comforting or affecting us through video games. In fact, 25 years ago back in college, I started writing a series of articles called Behind the Games, chronicling the development of games like Half-Life and Metal Gear Solid 2, because I knew games were nothing without the people behind them.
Okay, he got me kind of excited for a moment.
The reality is that over the past few years, the gaming industry has suffered significant and unprecedented industry-wide layoffs. Those affect the games we get to play and, even more importantly, the people who make the games we love. We can debate and certainly disagree with the reasons why, and honestly, as a show, we kind of struggle with how to address these topics in a constructive way. But this year, inside of these challenges, we found greatness. I'm proud to share with you the story of a single individual who saw developers in need and did something truly extraordinary. Meet TGA's first ever Game Changer.
Starting in early 2023, significant waves of layoffs started in the games industry.
It strikes you, it hurts, right? It's like a ton of bricks.
What am I supposed to do?
Tens of thousands of gamers have been laid off at a level that is unprecedented in the industry's history.
I love this brand, I love this company. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do?
I actually started in games relatively late. Even though I've loved the industry ever since I was a little child, because there weren't games jobs around here, I stayed passionate about it and broke through in basically my late 30s. I had seen a few friends get laid off before Thanksgiving, and I said to my wife, Jess, like, this is unacceptable.
Hi everybody, it's Amir, and I'm here to help support you as you look for your next opportunity in video games.
I can't imagine what it must feel like for someone to have to go to their family around the holidays and say, I don't have a job, I don't know what's gonna happen. I had a robust background in things like data analysis, and I said, well, I can do something with this. I started a community with one resource.
We just started putting together a list of all the job openings out there.
And over iteration after iteration, it ended up becoming a suite of several different resources. We have 2,300 coaching volunteers who've given people over 50,000 community coaching conversations for free.
He's pure pro bono, Amir.
There is no payment. He doesn't take anything back from the community.
I'm proud to say we've helped place nearly 3,000 people in jobs.
Amir is like career Santa Claus.
If it weren't for Amir and for this community, I wouldn't have even known this job was here.
He has created this like beacon of light.
Please join me in welcoming a man who has the well-being of the game developer community in his heart. On behalf of the Game Awards, I'm honored to present the first ever TGA Game Changer, Amir Satvat.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, you're breathtaking. Thank you, Jeff, and the Game Awards for this extraordinary honor. I can't help but say that I love video games with all my heart. To all game makers everywhere, you are seen and treasured, and our community will always be there to help you. Over the last 3 years, we've lost more than 34,000 jobs, a staggering amount of games experience eliminated. This has consequences. You can't make great games without great people. I'm proud of so many of you who have already joined me to make an impact, and I really have to thank everyone in our community who gave all their time and commitment to build it. As we gather here tonight for this amazing celebration, I challenge everyone to ask themselves, what more can we each do to make our industry better? I dedicate this to my grandparents in heaven and to our Game Awards watch party back home, my wife, our 3 sons, and my parents, who really devoted their lives to me and taught me that my value lies in how I treat other people. Growing up, all I ever wanted was to be a part of the video game industry. As a kid from Farmington, Connecticut, it felt a world away. Not anymore. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you.
That was nice. I like Amir.
Omega Day, 2067.
I can't believe they actually
Witnessed the end of the old
addressed it in any way. Not really, Jeff. He kind of dodged the whole responsibility thing and was just like, but check this guy out. But, like, the fact that they even mentioned it at all, honestly surprising. 100% thought that they were just going to ignore it. Also, what the fuck is it? Like, I looked at a guy and it was just like, Master Chief? No, that's not Master Chief. Big mech game.
Rise, partner. Our hunt for Starfall begins. Raise hell, exert control. For mankind depends.
I'm telling you, they... You see, every single time I see big mech game, especially this, all I'm thinking is just like how good Titanfall 2 was. And how someone should just do that again. Like, what if this... What if they also made a single-player campaign? Like, okay, but make a single-player campaign, too. I want to play as a cool mech in a single-player campaign.
That is the announcement of Steel Hunters, which you can play test tonight. I played that back in the summer, and it plays as good as it looks. Definitely has a Transformers vibe to it, as you can see. Really fun game. All right, and now I'm proud to reveal one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a long time, developed by an incredible team up in Canada.
Is this the Long Dark? No. I don't think it is. It's giving me big, long, dark energy, though. But I don't think they're Canadian. Okay, that's why. That's why it looked so familiar yet. Okay.
Please welcome to the stage the founder of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford.
Get this man off the stage! Boo!
Borderlands fans know why I'm here, right?
Oh.
This is the moment.
We didn't want to see you, though.
Gearbox is watching right now, and I'm kind of freaking out. Listen, this is the thing. You fans of Borderlands, you're why we fight. Every pixel of Borderlands is made with heart and soul, handcrafted by the Gearbox team. We're all giving it everything we got, you guys. We're putting everything we have into this game. And listen, I can go on talking about Borderlands 4, or I could just show you Borderlands 4. Who wants me to keep talking?
No. No.
And who wants me to roll the trailer for Borderlands Mother Fluffin' 4?
I don't want to see your face, Randy.
The world premiere first look at Borderlands 4.
I don't like Randy. It's alright. I don't know who you are. I didn't play 3 or Tales of the New Borderlands.
Now we have an exciting and unexpected
Nor do I know if
announcement
it's
from a
connected in any
legendary
way to that.
role-playing game franchise.
On this, my sword I swear.
Yes.
The shield, the Firebird's flame, forevermore.
But what is this exactly? Oh my god.
And I, for hope. The only fantasy here is yours.
Sure. That shit's so corny, it's great. Fantastic.
There you go. Clive is joining Tekken 8 next week. Right now, we want to recognize more nominees and winners in some other categories here at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Most Anticipated Game: Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds. And this year, the Game Award goes to Grand Theft Auto 6. Congratulations, Rockstar.
Should have known. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto.
Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jam.
I feel like it's Helldivers for multiplayer game.
Space Marine 2. This year, the Game Award goes to Helldivers 2.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Now the nominees for Best Community Support. Baldur's Gate 3.
I don't know, honestly.
Final Fantasy 14.
Helldivers 2 again, probably.
Helldivers 2 and No Man's Sky. The Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Larian. Now your nominees for Best Art Direction: Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Neva.
I feel like it's gotta be Metaphor, right?
Metaphor
Yeah.
ReFantazio.
For art direction, especially.
We have many more awards to come in the Game Awards, but right now, here's a new look at Splitgate 2 that blends gunplay, movement, and portals, coming in 2025.
Like, Atlas games go super hard when it comes to their art direction. Like, every single time. They fire on all cylinders. If nothing else, they fire on all cylinders when it comes to the art direction. That's a really cool use of portals for a multiplayer game. Has any multiplayer game done that before? Well, it's Splitgate 2, so Splitgate... The Splitgate is probably does that too. I just never heard of Splitgate.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope.
That was just a literal Gundam. Holy shit. What's happening? Player versus enemy mode? Okay, hang on. Hang on, this might be based. This might be super based. Mecha Break. Well, holy shit.
Okay, Vess. This is your one shot. Get in with the Underworld's most dangerous syndicates.
I haven't heard good things about this game. I mean, it's mostly performance related. But still, haven't really heard great things about this game. POV, it's 2017. You actually had joy in your life. Oh god, it's fucking Fortnite. Look how far we've come. And it's just... Oh my god, shut up. Fucking WoW classicing Fortnite. Fuck you.
Stunning animated series based on the League of Legends franchise. Anyone who's watched this show will tell you the music. It sits at the emotional core of this Game Award-winning series. Here is a special tribute to Arcane's music and iconic characters, featuring Royal and the Serpent, David, and 21 Pilots with the Game Awards Orchestra.
Oh shit, did the 21 Pilots make a song for fucking Arcane? Also, bye. Volume off, once again. Also, haven't seen Arcane. Man, there sure are a lot of series that I haven't been keeping up with at all. I mainly have only really been keeping up with, like, 2 series. One of them I want to keep up with. But I'm waiting on one specific game remaster slash remake slash, at the very least, God fan translation before I can. But most of the games that I've been playing have been older. A lot older. Playing Turok and Power Slave and Mega Man. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what any of this means. Especially not League of Legends. I hear Arcane is really, really good. And considering League of Legends is just a MOBA game with no story whatsoever, like it's not like you need to know the game lore or anything like that. But I still haven't watched it. Look like they're singing their heart out. Can't hear it. I can't hear it. Especially since it's like a bunch of actual artists. Like this song definitely getting claimed if I play a moment of it. And it's part of a big Netflix series? Yeah, no. Not happening. Sorry. So anyway, we're on, it's only been an hour and a half. I think we have at least an hour and a half left. Is it over? I'll wait just a little while longer. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not over. They're fucking prepping for the orchestra. Is it over, I say? We're only an hour and a half in. I think we still have half of the show left. There's still hope for me. God, anything Resident Evil related would be great. Anything at all. Like, there's two other series that I would love to hear from. I doubt they're going to show up at the Game Awards, though. Like, I'd love to hear from Metroid Prime, from Nintendo with Metroid Prime, but they're probably going to show that at their own direct rather than the Game Awards, honestly. They'll get more press that way, more than likely, just it being at their own show. And the other one, I don't even want to say its name out of threat that it will actually happen. It's not. Almost definitely. No, I'll even put my hand down. It's definitely not going to happen. Kingdom Hearts 4? That's not happening. Sure as shit not happening. Although I think some kind of internal document leaked saying that game's coming out in like 2026? Like mid-2026 or something like that? I feel like there was some document leak related to Square Enix and that specific part was spread around like my circle, my social media circle. But like, Metroid ain't gonna show up. That's gonna be at a Nintendo Direct. Kingdom Hearts ain't gonna show up. That's either gonna be at that's either going to be at like a State of Play or at the Tokyo Game Show for next year. It could potentially also show up in the quote-unquote E3, the Summer of Gaming, but okay, there we go. But Resident Evil is actually a hope, because that actually has potential to show up.
Very exciting brand new game announcement prepared just for the Game Awards 10th anniversary.
Like, Resident Evil actually has a chance to show up. Like, that makes sense. Morning has broken like the first morning. Yo! Yo? Hello? Hi? You haven't even released your next game yet. What is this? What is this? Show me more. Yeah. What? Fantastic.
They just keep coming tonight. That's right. There's a new full entry in the legendary Virtua Fighter series now in development at Sega, and you can find out more in that special direct broadcast. Tonight, we've got another announcement for you. Check this one out.
Oh my god. Pre-alpha footage. I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I've got a little something special for you. We're going to try out the brand new tool. Oh my, your music, your seventh grade. Let's sing together. Let's keep
What is this? What is this? What the fuck? Again? Magic Century? You can't keep doing this to me. Fuck yeah.
That's right. RGG Studio, nominated tonight for 4 times for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, has not one but 2 projects in the works, and we are honored to reveal
Plus
those
the
two
pirate
titles
game
for
that's
the first
releasing
time
in February.
Now to present our next award.
Now they
please
just need to
join
give
me
me
in welcoming
Kenzin.
a dear friend who also happens to be one of our industry's
Please.
most innovative creative spirits. He's been with
Just
us
localize.
since the very beginning of TGA in 2014 and is currently hard at work on Death Stranding 2 on the beach and OD. Please welcome an industry icon, Hideo Kojima!
Has there been a Game Awards that he wasn't a part of, aside from 2015 when he was ousted from Konami? I think he was at every other TGA.
First and foremost, congratulations on TGA's 10th anniversary.
僕は1回目から参加させていただいてますけども、年々 TGA は大きくなってきてます。もともと制作者を称える賞でしたけども、今では、世界の業界と、関係者が集い、プレイヤーと結ぶ非常に重要な賞となっています。で、ゲームだけでもなく、映画やアニメ、音楽といったデジタルエンターテインメントを
I heard anime and entertainment.
重要な、賞だと思っています。今後20年、30年ですね、ますます大きくなっていくと思います。で、僕もできる限り応援したいと思っています。
I've had the privilege of participating since the very first TGA, and I've witnessed how the role of TGA has grown every year. Not only does it celebrate the achievements of those involved in the gaming industry, but it has also evolved into an event that brings together industry's professionals from around the world. focusing deeper connections with the players. TGA now serves as a bridge, not just within the gaming industry, but also between gaming and other digital entertainment, such as film, television, anime, and music. This role will undoubtedly become even more important in the next 20, 30 years. I'm looking forward to supporting that too.
ゲームディレクションっていうのは、数多くのアイデアをまとめて一つの作品に昇華する非常に大切な、役割だと思っています。今日ノミネートされているタイトルは、数百名から1000人を超えるチームもありますけども、数名で作ったタイトルもあります。小さな手こきのボートでも、数百人が乗る、巨大な豪華客船でも数百数千の船団でもやっぱり方向を示すですね、舵取りが非常に重要だと思っています。まさにその舵取りがゲームディレクションだと思っています。
Game direction plays an important role in bringing together countless ideas and uniting them into single cohesive work. Tonight's nominees for this award includes projects created by teams of hundreds or even thousands, as well as those made by just a few people. Yet, all of them have a clear and unified vision. Whether it's a small boat, a large cruise ship, or a fleet of boats, a helmsman is required, and that helmsman is the direction.
はい、ではノミネート作品を紹介します。
So, someone involved in direction, I'm honored to introduce the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
Yeah.
Cleanse the world with blood. Come now and travel to the realm of shadow.
It's good to have you back, Cloud.
We shape our own destiny with our own hands.
And now, the winner is Astrobot.
Two-time award winner, the only game I played this year. Let the studio do anything. I don't want another Astrobot. I want them to make like an Ape Escape or a Sly Cooper or a Jack and Daxter. I want them to make literally anything 3D platformer wise.
Ready for this one. This is really amazing. So thank you so much, Team Asobi back home. You know, all of you, really, this is for you. You know, game direction is of course, you know, like as Kojima-san said, you know, like an ensemble of things, and you know, but actually in our case, it's really like every single person on the team coming and really bringing their own vision and being responsible for their own work. So you are all game directors back home, and I'm really dedicate this one to you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Nico and Team Asobi. And now, let's journey to another world for our next announcement.
No clue. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, but still no clue. Oh my fucking god, I literally just played Turok. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding. I literally just played Turok. Incredible. Actually incredible.
Attention, citizens.
I'm a prophet.
Across the galaxy, the valiant Helldivers have fought to protect our way of life. But I am here with grave tidings. Manage democracies
No clue if that
imperiled
game is going to
like
be good or
never
not.
before.
I know that the
Homes are being
original
ravaged,
Turok
families are being
reboot
abducted,
was
and you could be next.
not great
That is,
from what I've
unless
heard,
you direct
but that
your
was back in like
undivided attention to the following
2008?
announcements. And remember, freedom conquers all.
They arrived without warning, laying waste to our peaceful colonies, crushing all resistance. They stole our citizens' homes and their minds, and something much, much worse, their freedom. But when our citizens are attacked, our greatest heroes arrive to set them free. Together, we will save our people from this tortured existence. For we are those who stand in the way of all tyranny, who will give our lives today for a freer tomorrow, who will take back control of freedom. And deliver peace to our homes. We are the Helldivers.
Now, please welcome the creative director of Warframe, Rebecca Ford.
Warframe.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank goodness for waterproof mascara. The music has been a lot. That's amazing. But hi, everyone. I'm here on behalf of the Warframe team. We are here at the 10th year of the Game Awards. It was actually 12 years ago that we launched the alpha build of Warframe, and it changed the lives of our team. Our irreplaceable community has allowed us the privilege to be up on stage 12 years later to present to the world our next major update. We are going to show you the final trailer for Warframe 1999 and the release date. But before we hit play, if you don't know what Warframe is, if this is your first time hearing it, we don't know anymore either, but we're still we're still having a lot of fun making it. And 12 years ago, we never could have imagined that our alpha build has turned into something like this. We are forever grateful for our community. Thank you for giving us the best version of yourselves, Tenno. Please enjoy our trailer. It launches tomorrow. Thank you, Tenno. Please enjoy.
I realize what I am asking. But you, of all people, understand what is at stake. For the sake of everything before and to come.
Scoldra think they've contained the outbreak here, but the tech rot here is different. Patient.
19 hours till we're popping corks or vaporized. We get Entrati and put a stop to this.
Tenno, if you are seeing this, your loop has been altered. You and I are trapped here. You know what this means.
We're gonna have to risk it.
Arthur, this place is swarming with Scoldra.
I've seen enough, Albrecht!
Maybe we cut our losses like we should have done weeks ago.
Albrecht, I have seen enough!
I told you this was a setup.
Entrati, get me out of here!
I don't know.
That looks great, and if you're watching TGA on Twitch or Steam,
I
you can
keep-
get a free Nyx Warframe tonight.
I think I've attempted to get into Warframe 5 different
with world premiere music and
times.
the Game Awards Orchestra returns. But first, earlier this year, Palworld took over the internet and broke records for the independent studio Pocket Pair. Tonight, we have a first look at the game's next update.
I've like tried to get into Warframe like 5 different times and just haven't. Even on multiple platforms. I've tried on PC and on PlayStation. And on neither one did it feel right. Just the chain gun. Jesus Christ. This is such a weird game. Still haven't touched it. Once again, yet another game I still haven't touched. But this is such a weird idea of a game, concept of a game. Those are just... Those horses were literally just the fucking horses from the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC. Like, the only difference was that they had like a blue mane instead of just being fully purple. That boss was called the Fallacy of No Return. What is this game? Is this Zenless Zone Zero? I don't know. This looks like one of those gacha games that have a bunch of different characters that have elemental types. Wuthering Waves? This is an Xbox. And this is an Xbox. It's really funny that Xbox is just a marketing brand now instead of like an actual like console or game manufacturer. Anything's an Xbox because we're... Everything is an Xbox because we're not going to be around for much longer, so you'll play it on everywhere. Genuinely, I don't think Xbox is going to last the way that they're going. Like, they'll probably be a publisher, but like as an actual like console developer or anything like that, nah, no way.
/the Game Awards to get $50 in-store credit when you buy MetaQuest 3S.
From Yacht Club Games, winner of Best Independent Game at the first Game Awards, please welcome Celia Schilling and Sean Velasco.
Yacht Games, if they announce Shovel Knight 64 or whatever they're going to call their 3D Shovel Knight, I think they announced that they're going to do a 3D Shovel Knight.
We were called onto the stage, completely stunned, as Shovel Knight, our first game, took home the first ever Best Independent Game Award. Now, thank you.
Okay, they're doing an award,
And now,
which is
Shovel
still
Knight getting
cool.
old enough to become vintage in its own right.
This year, a new set of developers released their first game. They're just getting started, yet they've already created something extraordinary. We're excited to see how their talents will shape the industry for the next 10 years.
These are the nominees for Best Debut Indie Game.
Best Debut Indie.
I was gonna say it's probably gonna be Animal Well, but Balatro is also here, and Balatro is like a Game of the Year contender made by one guy. It's either Balatro or Animal Well, if I was a betting man. Balatro. Yeah. I should play Balatro.
I appreciate that, but none of us are local thunk. We are honored, though, to accept this on his behalf. And while he's not one for the spotlight, he does like to shine his spotlight on other games that he thinks deserve equal recognition. So not only wants to recognize all nominees tonight, but also all indie games that were launched this year that might have flown under the radar. Now, what he would like for you is to explore this world of indie games, and I think you'll find a scene of extremely talented and creative developers who are crafting beautiful experience for you to enjoy every single day. Now, Local Thunk, I know you're probably thinking if you can give this away to another team that you think deserves it more, but sorry, Arco, he has to take this home. So, Local Thunk, you have earned this, and you deserve this. And everyone at Playstack is just so proud of you, of what you've done. And I hope that at least tonight, you get to enjoy this. Thank you.
Congratulations, Local Punk. All right, as we've been saying all night long, we have some very special game announcements tonight. And this is certainly one of those. Enjoy.
I'm scared. Usually the ones that he hypes up aren't actually that cool. It's kind of funny. It's just like, this is one for the ages. And it's the fucking Need for Speed game. Okay. I'm trying to think of Capcom games. No, yeah. I should have thought of that.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
Once again, reason why I didn't think of it is because I never played it before. I've heard of it, never played it. I was thinking about it. I was just like, Capcom has a game like just like this.
Seeing that game this summer out in Osaka, I love that franchise and how it combines swordplay and a Japanese dark fantasy setting with some amazing over-the-top enemies, as you saw in that announcement trailer. Thank you to Capcom for that. All right, now let's get an update on the first Berserker, Kazan.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Russo. And I'm Anthony Russo, and we're thrilled to be back on the Game Awards to introduce a brand new trailer for the first Berserker, Kazan, a game rooted in the legendary Dungeon and Fighter universe.
Our studio Agbo collaborated closely with our friends at Neopol and Nexon to create this action-packed cinematic trailer
brought to life in Agbo's signature style. We're excited to unveil it here at the Game Awards along with the official launch date. Stay tuned until the end and enjoy the reveal.
What? The DNF universe? Damn, he sure takes his sweet-ass time just walking. Oh, now he picked up the pace. Man, I wish this was gameplay. Ay. The more life goes on, the more I just don't care about cinematic trailers. At least show me the idea of your gameplay, at least. If you're gonna do a cinematic trailer, at least show off what you want your game to look like.
A great hardcore action RPG, and now we're thrilled to show you another game set in the Dungeon and Fighter universe for the first time anywhere. Arad is an open-world action RPG developed in Unreal Engine 5. It's coming to Steam, console, and mobile. Here's the first ever look.
I don't think I could have rolled my eyes any harder. Anime girls. I guess we'll find out how popular this game is depending on how much porn is made of the characters. Like, some of this is bait. It's gotta be. Both the men and the women's. Like, some of this is bait. I'm sorry. They all just look like Genshin. They all just look like Genshin Impact. Wait until the trailer's over and it just happens to be Genshin Impact and I just missed the title of the game somehow. I swear he said, like, the first Dungeoneers, though, or the first, or the the first dungeon or something like that. But it all just looks like Genshin Impact. I'm sorry, it just looks like Genshin Impact. Okay.
Looks great. All right, next is the open world zombie adventure Dying Light, the Beast from Techland. We announced this at Gamescom. It's got combat, parkour, and nights you may not survive. Here's a brand new look at the game, which is coming in the summer of 2025.
It's not your fault, Kyle.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use. He has gifted us the means to decipher the code of nature, and it's our highest purpose we must strive to accomplish. I only answer to this divine calling. And you.
Do you see who's the real beast here?
Alright.
Now we'd like to honor some of tonight's other nominees and winners. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game: Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This year, the Game Award goes to Astrobot. Congratulations, another win tonight. I think that's 3.
Is
Here are the
Astrobot
nominees for
on
Best
Game of the
RPG:
Year?
Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth.
I hope it's not
Metaphor:
Shadow of the Erdtree just because it's an expansion.
Metaphor: ReFantazio.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Yoshida Kojima. Here are the nominees for Content Creator of the Year.
No.
Queso.
I hope it's Queso. That'd be funny.
No Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pekara. And the Game Award goes to Queso.
Eh?
Congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game: F1 24.
I don't
EA
care.
Sports FC 25. NBA 2K 25.
Yeah, even he's just like, he's like using his fingers to
24. Gotcha.
The-
And the Game Award goes to EA Sports FC 25.
Sure, I guess. There's usually at least one curveball in there. And it just didn't exist. Oh god, I hope it's Unicorn Overlord.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. And the Game Award goes to Frostpunk 2. Congratulations to all those winners.
You
Did you catch all that?
I forgot they were here.
The rest of the show went that fast.
Yeah, it's like the game commercials with award interruptions.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, hey, someone watching online saw us on the show.
Oh, yeah? What did they say?
Let's see. River Runner 445 said, "Have you two ever considered becoming developers?"
We're already developers.
We are?
Yeah. By watching this show, we're developing an immunity to bad entertainment.
Oh!
Oh, wait. Huh? There's Kojima, look. Did you know that Jeff Keighley's friends with him?
Yeah, but does Kojima know that? Yeah. Oh, boy. Wow, looky there. Apparently right now, 100 million people around the world are watching this show.
Yeah, and the other 8 billion people have better sense.
Yeah, hey, look. Jadebot 6 is asking, why are Statler and Waldorf at the Game Awards?
It's a great question. I've been asking myself the same thing. Help!
Yeah, help us, Jadebot 6. You're our only hope.
Yeah, make the commercials stop.
Yeah.
Please. Please stop.
Make it stop.
Make it stop.
Alright.
It started in the swamps. And moved to the mountains. Everywhere corruption went.
Okay, what is this called? The Hunt Showdown?
There's something new on the move. And things will never be the same. Welcome to my murder circus.
Yeah? Wait, that was Post Malone. I didn't even notice.
Watch me do it.
It's the EA Power Hour.
Handheld gaming revolutionized. Advanced by AMD.
Nah, I'm alright.
You like watching TV shows and movies? Don't watch on that. You want a Quest.
No, I'm good.
It's a movie theater in your living room. What? And you want to go to the gym. Then you remember gyms. Bring the gym to you.
Let's do this.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa! And do you want to play the hero or be the hero?
Wait, I could be Batman?
Yup. Bang! Time to become the knight. Okay, y'all. Yeah. You got this.
It's a 5v5 on Fortnite? Am I seeing this? God. Help us all. Huh? Why? Are they making a fucking Squid Game video game? Do I have to mute this?
I assume you are all familiar with the Squid Game, because not
founders of Death Row Games, Cordell Brodus and Snoop Dogg.
Wait, Snoop Dogg has a game studio? When did this happen?
This year, my father and I launched Death Row Games with the dream of bringing minority stories to the gaming world. We intend to create a hip-hop gaming universe that could stand beside some of these nominees tonight. Here we are to present Best Ongoing Game.
See, back in the day, if you loved the game, you wanted more. But you had to wait until the next game. Or as I like to say, chill till the next episode. But obviously, y'all just couldn't chill.
Today's players are treated to regular updates to their favorite games, making sure the experience always stays fresh.
Always known as games getting worse.
Best ongoing game.
This place, it's reshaping reality into a perfect stillness.
I hear nothing good about it. I hear nothing good about this.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks.
I do hear good about this. I honestly don't hear anything about this, other than the fact that, yo, it's Fortnite. I do hear a lot good about this. I think it's Helldivers 2.
Them were some dope-ass trailers. And the Game Award goes to... I don't have a game, cuz. Yet. Helldivers 2.
Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, it was the ongoing game. It was the game that I heard at least something about, like, every month.
Well, I did not expect that. All right. I'm very honored to be accepting this award on behalf of the amazing, amazing team over in Stockholm, Sweden that made this possible. So please, a round of applause for our amazing devs. Thank you. So thanks the Game Awards for this honor. This really is an honor for all of us. Thank you PlayStation and our partners for believing in us over all of these years. And also, and most importantly, thanks to our amazing players for the support over this last year. It's been super inspiring to see everything that you've done with the game since we launched it, and we are very committed to keep going with this game for many more years to come. So, thanks a lot, and for Super Earth.
Or the look, can I hold it? Yeah. He was about ready to go back to his seat.
Congratulations to Arrowhead, and thank you, Snoop. He's dropping like it's hot right now in Fortnite Festival Season 6 after an appearance in and later tonight,
okay.
he will be back live on stage premiering brand new Snoop Dogg music. You are not going to want to miss that performance. But right now, we're thrilled to share the announcement of a brand new game from a beloved game developer.
Yeah.
Who? Never heard of them.
Oh.
That game. You got way too angry playing that.
That game turned you into a psychopath.
What?
You threw a right tantrum.
No, I didn't.
You said if I tried to pass you one more onion, you'd...
I told you 1,000 times we didn't need any more onions. Okay, yeah, things did get a little heated.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. What did I miss? Shh, it started.
Hey, you're blocking the screen. Rude.
What is going on back there? This looks pretty good. Oh, this looks wicked.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a two-player. And they're showing gameplay. Oh, no! What's happening?
What?
Drew! What was that? Did you feel that? Oh, I don't understand what's happening.
This would never have happened at E3.
What the heck is that?
Huh?
All right.
That's a fun one. Stage Fright is the next co-op game from the incredible team at Ghost Town Games, the creators of Overcooked, that I know we've all played over the years, and I am so thrilled to share that with you tonight here on the show. And now it's time to head to a familiar place, the home of iconic novels and television shows, and now an upcoming action-adventure game.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the Father, I charge you to be just. In the name of
Didn't turn out well the last time they tried this. Both times.
Arise, a knight of Renan's Rest.
Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White Walkers and the Seven Kingdoms. We could use your help.
I'm nothing but a northern bastard from a powerless house.
Don't underestimate northern bastards. Someone must gather the support of the great houses.
Attaining your father's name will be hard. Making your own will be harder. It is up to you to decide which is more worth your while.
Modesty won't get you very far in King's Landing. Do at least try to feign a little arrogance. We find it far more familiar.
You've seen the White Walkers yourself. You know what they can do. They have to be stopped.
John, I will see it done.
Like it or not, winter is coming.
It could be good. I don't recognize Netmarble.
All right, hunters, get ready. Monster Hunter Now brings the monster hunting action to mobile, letting you take down epic monsters on the go. We're excited to introduce Season 4 Roars from the Winter Wind. Introducing Switch Axe, Tundra Habitat, and even more monsters to discover. Look, there's one right now. Tonight, you'll get an exclusive bundle to kick off your next adventure by using the code TGA2024. So, grab your gear, download Monster Hunter Now, and prepare for the hunt. Now, here's the trailer for Season 4. Let's check it out.
They faded to black beforehand.
Finally making its Monster Hunter Now debut, Tigrex, Lagombi. Get ready to hunt them and wield your own Switch Axe. A new season begins. Monster Hunter Now.
It begins. Another battle.
Let's get this done.
It is time we settle this. Shadows surround you.
Let's go. No time to waste.
Feel the dragon's wrath! Tensatsuya Jinken!
Let's end this!
Damn, that's pretty far. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You are all weak. Who is your king?
You call.
Are you the king of the humans?
Arise.
Funny.
Advanced by AMD.
Milestone?
Longing. Ambition.
Oh, then I don't care.
Powerful emotions that fuel our lives. But are they enough when death lurks around every turn? When fear and destruction consume us. Again and again and again. Join my tournament. Find out once and for all what it takes to defy death. Show me the strength of your will, Screamers!
At least they have a date. Or a year. Oh.
You all know the drill. Run your routes.
What is this?
Clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle. You come back.
Is this an update to their survival? Oh. Okay. Damn it. You almost got me excited.
I have to finish it. You killed my friends.
This game wasn't on PC yet? It wasn't on PC yet? Man, you got me excited.
Please
Fuck you
welcome
guys.
From The Last of Us Part 2, Shannon Woodward. And from Season 2 of HBO's The Last of Us, Isabella Merced.
Hello. Hi, Dina.
Oh, hi, Dina.
Hey. So.
What brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm just really excited because we're about to present the best adaptation. And we were a part of an adaptation in many ways, and there is no words right now for me to read, so this is all riffing and improv. Oh, and it got me thinking. I know that while we both spent a lot of time with Ellie, we heard so many lame puns.
Oh God, so many lame puns. You know, actually, there was one. Did she ever tell you the one about tripping over your girlfriend's bra?
No, not this one again. No.
Yeah, it was a real booby trap.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but hey, have you ever heard the one about trying to catch some fog? I did, but I missed it.
Oof. Wow, guys, these puns could not be worse. But Ellie's pretty great, yeah?
Yeah, she has her moments. Okay, but last one. Did you hear about why the Scarecrow won an award earlier in the show?
Dina, please.
He was outstanding in his field.
Much like these TV shows were outstanding in their field of best adaptation. Here are the nominees.
Best Adaptation.
Wrath must be met with wrath.
Look out at this wasteland. Looks like chaos.
I am an Echidna warrior.
All I wanted was to be a dragon.
I'm looking for something connected to my past. Something important.
And the award goes to, the Game Award goes to Fallout.
That makes sense. That and Lara Croft were the only ones I didn't hear anything remotely negative about. But Lara Croft I didn't really hear anything about, other than the fact that people started making drawings of Lara Croft.
For when she won for Arcane, so I don't really have a speech, but I want to thank Graham and Geneva, our extraordinary showrunners who can't be here tonight because they're too busy making season 2. I want to thank Ella, Walton, Aaron, the rest of our extraordinary cast and our extraordinary crew. Amazon, Kilter. I want to thank the fans of Fallout New Vegas for not burning my house to the ground. You'll be very happy you didn't. Last but not least, I want to thank Todd. Todd and the extraordinary team at Bethesda, who were absolutely the most incredible collaborators you could possibly
Don't thank that man.
I too have to thank our cast and crew, everybody involved in this show, led by my friend and the incredible Jonah Nolan. And really to everybody who's worked on Fallout over the years, everybody at Bethesda that I've worked with on Fallout for 20 years now, it's been incredible. We are so blessed with the best fans there are. Thank you all for supporting everything we do. Thank you.
Congratulations to Fallout. Next up, we head to the year 2097 and a co-op heist FPS Den of Wolves from Ulf Anderson, the creator of Payday 1 and 2 and GTFO. Here's your first look at the gameplay.
Okay. This could be good. Since from the actual creators and not the...
Midway City.
Was it Starbreeze?
Corporate haven in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The new land of opportunity. The only thing that matters here. Is the bottom line. Industrial espionage. Sabotage. Assassinations. Who gets into this line of work? It could be you.
Plant the explosives at the window. Hang in there, we're almost ready.
still doesn't exist yet. They weren't willing to give us a date. It still doesn't exist.
This is New Eridu, the last city on the planet.
This is Endless Zone Zero, I think.
Situation, we've clung to a strange sense of joy,
Hoyoverse.
enduring one wave after another. Even if our destruction is inevitable, we'll confront it on our own terms. This is the place.
Target detected. Prepare for action. I've never hesitated to fight for you.
I wield my blade only against evil.
Did she have cat ears? I know there's like that fucking... I think that was Endless Zone Zero. There was like a mouse or a rat girl that everyone lost their minds over when she was shown.
That's a new look at Zenless Zone Zero, a nominee tonight, and the reveal of Astra, the most well-known celebrity in New Eridu. And now here's a new look at version 3.0 of Honkai Star Rail, coming in January, and a look at the upcoming adventures in Amorphous.
Another Hoyoverse. Did Hoyoverse also do Genshin? Do they have 3 different large ongoing always online games? Why? I say that. To be honest, Honkai Star Rail is the one I hear the most about of the 3 Hoyo games. I don't hear anything about Zenless Zone Zero except who people are making art about. I hear literally nothing about Genshin Impact anymore.
All right, here we go. Last month, Snoop Dogg simultaneously took over Fortnite and Times Square with one performance. Well, tonight, he's here at the Game Awards to finish the fight, to help us celebrate our 10th anniversary like no one else can, debuting a brand new song from his new album, Missionary, with Dr. Dre, that drops tonight. Game Awards, give it up for Snoop Dogg!
Goodbye. Well, I think the Game Awards is wrapping up. Soon, at least. Like, next 15 minutes. It hasn't been awful. Hasn't been great either. It's existed. I think it's... If it really is wrapping up soon, I think it is kind of sad how, the most reaction a game got out of me, the two games that got the most reaction out of me, were a quote-unquote gameplay reveal from the creators of, like, the, I don't know what you call it, like the Shadow of the Colossus universe or the Eco universe. Because they all kind of share a universe. I guess Shadow of the Colossus is the most well-known, so probably Shadow of the Colossus kind of universe. Only for it to end right when it was getting cool and no gameplay other than someone climbing a ladder, if that really even was gameplay. And no even, like, window to when it's coming out. Like, that game might as well have just not existed. And then this ain't your grandma's Pac-Man from the pre-show. Like, the RGG Studio games are pretty neat. There's, Project Century and Virtual Fighter 6. As cool as both of those games look, I don't play fighting games, so I'll keep up with Virtual Fighter 6, but I'll probably never actually play it. And Project Century did not have a date. So it doesn't exist. I probably have more faith that that game will eventually exist one day, considering it's RGG and they don't really have any issues that I know of. I don't think RGG has ever had a layoff. I think it's over. Yeah, there we go. But still, it's there are some games here.
Snoop Dogg, the legend, what an amazing
like Haze Light's Split Fiction. The gameplay looked cool, even if the dialogue isn't my thing. Like that OMG epic kind of dialogue. Did we just do that kind of dialogue?
Vote in Fortnite Island, where the Fortnite community picked their favorite island.
There's that Gundam-looking game called Mecha Breaker, if I remember correctly. Like, that was pretty cool. Onimusha is cool.
Like, including more surprise new game reveals. That's right. We are
Okay.
far from done.
Okay.
Awards like Best Narrative, and of course, Game of the Year with the Game Awards Orchestra.
Like, there was some cool announcements. But I don't know. There's not much. There hasn't been anything really that has made me happy that I watched it live. Like, wow, I'm glad I stayed up and saw this. Like, the moment it came out. This is awesome. Like, The Witcher 4 might as well not exist. Either. I'm surprised it does not have any kind of release window whatsoever, considering the fact that I don't think they've done anything.
Zelda's adventure begins with monsters?
I don't think
Echoes of pots,
CD Projekt Red has done anything outside of the Cyberpunk expansion. I think that was the last big thing they did, and they don't even have
with so many echoes to learn, how you use them is up to you. The
a
Legend of
year.
Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Hey, you're in the PC Game Pass ad. Want new games on day one?
Yeah.
Bet. We got you. A cool safe house. Next! How about a new career with EA Play? Wibbs got Boo. This is my kind of office party!
I want to play with all the League of Legends champions.
Riot benefits. Say less. We got you.
I meant the ones in the game?
Hey, PC Game Pass. We got you.
Yeah, sure. Man, that Microsoft was real quick. There and gone in a moment.
I have to stop it, even if it consumes me.
We repress our rage. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
I'm done holding back.
Welcome back. We still have a few big awards to hand out, but first, for a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to amazon.com/thegameawards to get up to 50% off select gaming accessories from brands Turtle Beach, PDP, SteelSeries, and Razer.
Sure.
Now, please welcome singer-songwriter Khalid.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know who this is.
Music and score in video games isn't just the soundtrack of our journey. It's the racing heartbeat of every battle, the haunting echo of every failure, and the soul of every victory. From soaring orchestral pieces to intimate melodies that break our hearts, the right music makes games unforgettable. Here are the nominees for Best Score and Music.
Best Score and Music.
Like, I was jiving to it while playing it, but I'm honestly not sure why Astrobot is here.
And the game award goes
That seems
to
weird.
Final Fantasy.
That makes sense. It's Final Fantasy.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so excited, I have no words.
まずこのような素敵な賞をいただくことができて、一緒に開発をしてくれた開発メンバーにまずは感謝を伝えたいと思います。
It's truly an honor to receive this award here at the Game Awards. And I'd like to take this moment to express my sincere thanks to our development team that helped create this wonderful game together.
私は今回この TGA に初めて参加させていただいたんですけど、その、初めて参加させていただいたこの賞でですね、初めて受賞したことをすごく嬉しく思っています。
This is my very first time attending the Game Awards here today, and I'm so honored and pleased to receive this award.
本日ですね、ゲームファンが待っていたようやくファイナルファンタジー7リバースの PC 版を発表できてすごく嬉しく思います。また、この PC 版を通してですね、このゲームのサウンドをですね、多くの人に伝えれたらと思います。とてもワクワクしています。
And I'm equally pleased today to be able to finally announce the PC version of the game. With this, I am delighted to be able to bring the beautiful music of this game to even more fans around the world.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Final Fantasy, and now it's time for a tease of what's next from a legendary gaming franchise.
Are they making another racing game? Oh my god. Crossworlds? It doesn't exist! You don't even have it's Sonic Racing!
That's all you get. There will be much more to share about Sonic Racing Crossworlds in 2025. I've had the pleasure of playing it, and trust me, it is a ton of fun. Next year, fans will get to experience.
If it was so much fun, why didn't you show it?
In Mafia: The Old Country, an origin story set in the brutal criminal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Tonight, we have the world's first look at this cinematic narrative action game.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family? I do. To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family. My flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath, welcome, Enzo.
Thank you.
Summer 2025. Now, more winners tonight at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best Independent Game: Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again. Now the nominees for Best Mobile Game.
Debut indie and then having a separate independent game seems weird.
Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again, local fans.
If Balatro wins Game of the Year, honest to God, that'd be incredible.
6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
I could see Silent Hill 2.
Design goes to Senua's Saga Hellblade
Okay.
2. Congratulations, Ninja Theory. Now the nominees for Player's Voice. It started with 30, down to these 5. Black Myth Wukong, Genshin Impact, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree.
What the fuck is Wuthering
Zenless
Waves?
Zone Zero. And the Game Award 100% by the global community.
It's gonna be Genshin Impact because it.
Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Game
I was gonna say it's Genshin Impact because everybody loves Genshin Impact for some reason.
and more game announcements ahead. But right now, here's a look at Infinity Nikki, which has already achieved 20 million downloads, and a look at the new Shooting Star scene for the first time anywhere.
Dress up game. Dress up game with weird enemies. And apparently this is like a series. But the series is like Flash dress-up games or something like that. Like online dress-up games. And this is like the 6th game in the series. And they actually made it a real game. I remember seeing the first trailer for this, and it's just like, what is this goofy ass, like... But then, like, the trailer ends with, like, Armageddon. And it's wild. Like, what is this game? It's obtained a Whimstar? Is it like a collectathon? What? I think there's like a gacha system for the clothing. Those cats. Is this trailer also going to end with Armageddon? Okay.
Everything I've done for my family.
Okay, it's just Definitive Edition. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. And Mafia 3 Definitive Edition. Hey. That's pretty good. Mafia the Old Country. Steam Deck. No. They've escaped. Not Google Play Games. It's the last thing I want to see any kind of trailer for. Google Play Games. Computer application. You can play phone games on your computer now. Isn't that cool? Is that really what this is going to be? Why? The point of it being on the phone is... Why would you play a phone game on your PC when your PC has literally everything better? You've lost the plot.
Available on Google Play Games on PC for both Android and iPhone users. The best part?
Because, like, the games that are on mobile that you would want to play on PC already have a PC version to play. Like, there's no point.
Previous Game Awards winner, Laura Bailey, and Emmy Award winner, Aaron Paul.
Wow! Oh my God! It is just so awesome to be here at the Game Awards with
Xbox
Laura
on.
Bailey, an absolute voice acting legend. Right? I mean, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Critical Role. I'm honored to say that I got to work with you on Dispatch, the game that we're actually announcing tonight.
Yeah, but I haven't actually worked with you. You know, we never recorded at the same time.
No, I know, but technically we never shared the booth, but it is cool if I tell people, our friends out there, that we work together.
Wait, no. Let me get this straight. You are asking if it's okay to tell people you worked with me?
Yeah.
No.
No, this is just a flat no.
Flat no, yeah. Listen, Evan.
That's funny, but that's actually Aaron, not
Sure
Evan.
it is,
But yeah.
Look, I get it. You were in like the greatest show of all time, and yeah, everybody loved The Wire. But listen,
Okay.
that's TV,
Right.
and this is video games. Okay?
Yeah.
This is art. Plus, I find
Yeah.
it kind of strange that we've been backstage the whole time, and you're only asking me this now.
Well, you told me not to speak to you backstage when I came up to you.
No, I told you not to look at me, okay?
Oh.
Listen,
Wow.
Evan. Acting is listening.
Okay.
We're back
Got
there
it.
all night. You jump on me with this now?
I mean, look, I guess I was just a little starstruck meeting you.
This
you
is
know.
just awkward.
Let's be honest.
So I know we're just reading off the prompter, but it still felt really good to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What'd I say about looking at me, though?
Sorry. All right, here is the world premiere trailer for the game Laura and I worked on separately together.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing, Invisigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
That's cute.
That was Dispatch, and now to present our next award, please welcome a Game Award winner from last year. He's a visionary creator, Sam Lake from Remedy.
I was back at the Game Awards. It felt like a loop. I'd lost track of how many times I'd been here, how many awards I'd won. Something kept nagging at me, forcing me to snap out of my reverie. I was here to do a job, hand out the award for Best Narrative. The nominees were each incredible. Frankly, I was so impressed by the storytelling genius, I was overcome by a nasty fit of jealousy. But they would never need to know that. Play it cool. On the stage, I felt an urge to dance. That's what they all wanted. I'd save it for another time. Keep this short. Here are the nominees for Best Narrative.
That was a good bit.
Why not take us on?
It's upon us.
That was a pretty good bit.
You to Hawaii. Someone there who wants to meet you. You ready for this, Kasuga?
God, I hope it's Infinite Wealth. That'd be so funny.
The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin.
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her?
And the Game Award goes to Metaphor. ReFantazio.
Yeah, that makes sense. I wish Infinite Wealth had won any award, but I don't think it's going to win any award. I don't remember if it was nominated for Game of the Year or not, but if it is, I don't think it's going to win it. I love RGG Studios. But they're honestly up against a lot. There's a lot going on.
今日は本当に素敵な素晴らしい賞ありがとうございます。RPG を今まで作ってきて本当に物語こだわって作ってきたのでこの賞をいただけて本当に嬉しいと思ってます。関係したスタッフみんなと喜びを分かち合いたいと思いますし、何より遊んでくれたゲームプレイヤーの皆さんに心より感謝を申し上げます。ありがとうございました。
So first of all, I think it's fantastic. I feel so happy and so honored to be up here on stage at this incredible show. I think storytelling is a really important part of games. And I think knowing that we focused on making stories throughout our career, and knowing that we've been honored here in this way today is really honoring. So additionally, I'd like to thank everybody at the studio who has helped make this game. Without their help, we could not have done this. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Hoshino Sojima. That's really amazing. Metaphor ReFantazio. I love these moments where we're able to pass the torch from a previous winner to a brand new honoree. Thanks to Sam Lake as well for coming out for that. All right, well, before we get to Game of the Year, we do have one last very special announcement to share with you. This year, the stars aligned for some very magical things to happen at our anniversary show. Things that might not have ever seemed a possibility. If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.
I think this is the orchestra section. Yeah. Bye. No clue. Oh my goodness, it's Okami. Ah! 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 Oh, that's great.
Oh my God, what an amazing moment. Together again.
They tricked me because it was...
Okami-san and his new studio that we're also announcing, Clovers. Production is just about to begin on the Okami sequel, and I am beyond honored we could share this very special announcement here at our 10th anniversary celebration. Thank you to Capcom and the Tujimoto family.
They got him back. They fucking got him back.
But right now, here's some much-awaited news on the release timing for Crimson Desert from Pearl Abyss.
the continent of Pywell. A land soaked in blood by the battles of those who seek peace and those who seek
I can't believe they tricked me because they started doing orchestra stuff. And I was just like, oh, they're doing the fucking Game of the Year orchestra. Nope.
Who brought chaos to Providence. The rifts they have created will return everything to
They
the
fucking got
We seek
Mia back.
had my own mission, seeking out my Greyling comrades.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted Providence.
They got fucking Camilla back.
Those who have died, for those who have survived, and for those who will live on. This is our mission.
Is Crimson Desert a sequel to Black Desert? I don't know what's going on. Fortnite. I will say I didn't see a date once again for that Okami sequel. I'm so tired of games getting announced without even like a window. Like you don't even know what year it's going to release. Like you're not competent enough to even see a year. Like don't announce it. At that point, just don't announce it.
Oh, Waldorf, you old fool!
What a nightmare I was having. I dreamed we were still at the Game Awards.
We are.
Like that's once again.
No.
Yep.
Like it's Capcom, and Capcom is actually hiring in this day and age, and gave their current employees, their current workers pay raises.
DLC for Game of the Year.
That's like giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to pre-ordered bonuses.
Oh! Oh, hey, look! I think the show's about to get better.
Oh, yeah. Time to watch Keighley make a fool of himself again.
Exactly. I love this show.
More Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, what a moron. Look at him.
Give it. Bring it to us.
Look at him just standing there. What a maroon.
Ah, the Muppets. All right, welcome back to the Game Awards, everyone. Before we present Game of the Year, I just wanted to come out here and reflect on the moments we've shared over the past decade. And tonight, there have been so many incredible announcements. I can't believe the show that we're able to put together, and thanks to all the studios and developers for helping us make it happen. So I just want to say thank you to so many of you here in the person who have believed in me along the way and trusted our team to create this event. And thank you to the fans around the world for taking your time to watch this show every year. Gaming's greatest days are ahead, and I can't even begin to imagine where this industry will be for our 20th anniversary. And we're going to keep working as hard as we can to keep the Game Awards and the game industry growing around the world. Now, because tonight is such a special show, we do have one more thing. One of our industry's most celebrated developers has been hard at work in complete secrecy, building a brand new original world unlike anything they've done before. What you're about to see is captured entirely in the game engine. And we're happy to share with you tonight's final world premiere at the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards.
I'll be ending the stream. I don't care about the Game Award. I don't care about the actual Game of the Year award, I'm gonna be honest. I swear to God if this is it. If it's just... I'm sorry, Porsche? Is this that Naughty Dog space game? I think it is. I think it's the Naughty Dog space game. Which is at least something.
Jordan, tell me something good. Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon. Excellent. How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it has never heard from again. Superstitions? No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts. You worry too much. You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I? Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in. Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there. He clearly is. He is clearly desperate. And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent. Anyone else with all your fucking shit? Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss. Thank you. Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
They're not going to show anything. They're not even going to show like a facsimile of gameplay. If it ends right here. If it ends with no gameplay and no window... brings you none of that. Okay. No. No year.
There you have it. That was Intergalactic.
It's so over. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist yet.
Directed by Neil Druckmann and starring Tati Gabrielle as Jordan Munn. I'm also happy to share that the trailer you just saw and the full game will feature a new original score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. The game has been in development since 2020, and we can't wait to learn more. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that special announcement.
Been in development since 2020. It's been in development for 4 years.
10 distinguished titles have been recognized recognized as Game
And
of the
they
Year.
don't even have
Year's winner from
a
Larian,
window.
Vinca.
I realize you guys have been sitting here for over 3 hours, but I still have some time credits from last year to cash in. So it turns out that not only will I be the one who will know as first which game wins tonight, but I actually also know which game is going to win next year, the year after, and the year after. Now, how do I know this? Well, an oracle told me. She said, change is coming. It's a modern oracle, so they made me sign an NDA, but I trust all of you. I know you can keep a secret. You will never leak it. The oracle told me that the Game of the Year 2025 was going to be made by a studio who found the formula to make it up here on stage. It's stupidly simple, but somehow it keeps on getting lost. Studio made their game because they wanted to make a game that they wanted to play themselves. They created it because it hadn't been created before. They didn't make it to increase market share. They didn't make it to serve as a brand. They didn't have to meet arbitrary sales targets or fear being laid off if they didn't meet those targets. And furthermore, the people in charge forbade them from cramming the game with anything whose only purpose was to increase revenue and didn't serve the game design. They didn't treat their developers like numbers on a spreadsheet. They didn't treat their players as users to exploit. And they didn't make decisions they knew were short-sighted in function of a bonus or politics. They knew that if you put the game and the team first, the revenue will follow. They were driven by idealism and wanted players to have fun. And they realized that if the developers didn't have fun, nobody was going to have any fun. They understood the value of respect, that if they treated their developers and players well, those same developers and players would forgive them when things didn't go as planned. But above all, they cared about their game because they loved games. It's really that simple, said the oracle. Winning Game of the Year turned out to be a life-changing event for us. It was an amazing thing. To those who will win Game of the Year 2024, you have no idea what's waiting for you. It's an incredible honor, and you're in for a heck of a ride. Now remember, should you be told to wrap it up for tonight, you can always come back next year and chat for 3 minutes, okay? So, now, to pay tribute to the nominees for Game of the Year, once again, Lorna Balfe and the TGA Orchestra.
I said I would end it. There... There were so many games that both didn't have even a release window and wouldn't even show like a facsimile of what their gameplay was going to be like. There was 4 games like that I can at least remember. At least Borderlands 4 had gameplay or gameplay-shaped objects. Like Okami, the Okami sequel, Okami 2. Like, that had nothing. They got Hideki Kamiya back, which is something. But, like, the game itself, that was nothing. At least it's made by Capcom. I have more faith in it actually being a thing because it's made by Capcom. But I'm still not going to give it even that. whatever that Team Eco game was, or post Team Eco, that didn't even have a name. Now that I'm thinking about it, that didn't even have a name. I don't have a name to go off of. They didn't even have the decency to, like, call it, like, Project Wind, or Project Robot, or something, like, basic like that. Project Sentinel. I don't know. At least Project Century from RGG had, once again, a facsimile of gameplay. Still no year. The Witcher 4 had nothing. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, that had nothing. That was their grand final reveal, and it was nothing. Hey guys, did you know that Naughty Dog is making a new game? No shit.
And the game of the year is
Metaphor.
Astrobot.
Oh! I played the game of the year. Okay.
Wow. Nothing can prepare you for that. Thank you so much. I'm thinking once again to all the Asobis back in Japan. You know, all 65 of them right now, they're crying. So please, a round of applause for them. Thank you. It's you guys as well. You know, when I thought about, why this game, give people joy and smiles on their faces, I think it came down to the people every day making the game and doing exactly that. I think, when I think of the team, it's the amount of generosity they gave. They put the user first always, never thought about any calculation. It was just about the kids, especially, because we had this huge privilege to be potentially the first game to be in the hands of children, and we know what it means very much. So Team Asobi, really, from the bottom of our heart, well done and thank you so much. Now, thank you. I have to thank a few more people because a lot of people contributed to this game, of course, in SIE and PlayStation or Family. Herman, who give, the studio a chance, and Scott Roddy, who really believed in Astro even before we did. Ken Chan on marketing, and many other people that I'm not mentioning. Astrobot is full of 30 years of PlayStation history, and actually a lot of people in this room tonight gave their characters, their IP, without asking anything in return, just because they cared about celebrating 30 years. So to them as well, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. And then last and not least, and you want to stay for this one because I didn't plan to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Platformers, PlayStation 30 years, and we made a platformer, which is great. It's very nostalgic and fresh at the same time, but let's not forget that even before PlayStation,
There were people making platformers. I remember I was a kid in 1989, Christmas, and I got a gray box. There was a game packed in. It was called Super Mario Brothers, and it was really, really great. So we are in Japan, we're in Tokyo, they are in Kyoto, but I want to pay tribute to the company who really put like platformers and showed us innovation and quality consistently and inspired us to actually make the game that we made. So that's also, and I've managed not to mention them, have you noticed? But you all know who they are, and many other companies that have been inspired over the years, so that's really, really important. And we want to pay tribute to them tonight. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. It's amazing, and we'll see you again. Thank you so much.
It happens every year.
Congratulations, Astrobot, and that is going to do it for our 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. More than anything, I hope tonight made you believe the future of our medium is brighter and greater than ever. Congratulations to the winners, and thanks to all the incredible teams around the world who shared their upcoming work with us today. Putting together this show has been so special to our team, personally and professionally. Thanks to all of you for showing up and believing in me and the Game Awards. We'll see you back here at the Peacock Theater for the Game Awards 2025, our 12th show live on Thursday, December 11th, 2025.
It had its moments. It had some neat games. It had Ninja Gaiden. It had Onimusha. It had Virtual Fighter 6. It had Clive and Tekken 8. I'm not going to say it didn't have its moments. But I think it's super depressing, honestly, that all of the showstopper big events, except for Onimusha, I think, like all the big showstopper, like, you don't want to miss this announcement, is just a CGI trailer for something that may or may not exist in the future. Once again, the only one that wasn't that was Onimusha. Every other, like, showstopper was CGI trailer, not even a facsimile of gameplay. Ow! Not even a facsimile of gameplay, and the game, like, not even the year. They didn't even know the year. Don't even know the year. Depressing. Sad. Glad Astrobot won. I was almost sure that Metaphor was going to win, honestly. Despite having not played it. I just kept hearing nothing but talk of Metaphor the moment it released. But I'm glad Astrobot won. I'm glad that the only game that came out this year that I actually played was the Game of the Year winner. That's funny. That's really funny. I'm a prophet. Oh yeah, speaking of prophet, the fucking Turok reveal after having just played Turok like not 5 days ago. Incredible. Like that was funny. And then the Pac-Man thing. This ain't your grandpa's Pac-Man. Like, that was funny. Those two things were funny. But, like, game announcement-wise, once again, it had its moments, but all the showstoppers were nothings. They were ideas of games that could happen in the future, as long as nothing bad happens ever in the long next couple of years. Deep breath. It's over. Well, I have work in the morning, and I need to, hang on, let's see. I need to wake up in the next 4 hours. So I'm going to end this stream. This, I was a part of it, hoping that something would happen. I willingly lost sleep to see if something cool would happen. And it didn't, honestly. It really didn't. There were some things that could have been really cool, but then they turned into huge nothings, and then I just kept happening. Ay. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're still here. I feel like every game of the year is like this. I think there's been one game of the year that I've actually liked and enjoyed. And then that one was just like, okay, surely this one is also going to be good. And it just kind of doesn't do it for me. Just sad. Just sad. Alright. Alright. I'll no longer be live